Hi, I'm Joey Hudicka.
And I'm Heidi Hudicka.
And we're the creators of Out of This World, the board game.
So it all started when I was 7 and I was talking to my friends about outsourcing.
And they had no idea what she was talking about. And I had the same problem with my friends. They had no idea what I was talking about with my business adventures and everything. So we saw that there was a huge problem and we needed to create a solution. So we created the first version of Out of This World, which was called the World Changer Challenge, which brought the power of innovation and taught kids how to use your ideas and actually make them into a little bit of cash as well. So at first it used this little poster board and Sharpie. It looks very bland right now. It looks like a football field. And then after that we decided to make it colorful and make it pop. So now it looks colorful, right? And it looks a little bit more professional. So we decided, hey, this needs to be play tested.
Yeah. So we tested it and we found that everyone said that the name was too big, and then the idea of innovation, everyone just froze up.
Yeah, so what we saw was that they didn't have a problem with the name. It was more that they didn't know how to innovate.
Yeah.
So we had to create a game that basically taught them the power of innovation in a fun way. So we created Launch, which is basically a fun vocabulary-based game. We won't talk about it that much, but we had a event on it, right? And at this event, we met someone who knew a person at NASA, and also at this event, we were working with the YMCA and the Harvard Chamber of Commerce, which made it really, really big.
Yeah, really cool too.
Yeah. So now we're at this meeting with NASA, and we're talking about Launch and the World Changer Challenge, and we like Launch, but we love Out of This World. Well, we love the World Changer Challenge.
Yeah.
So they told us that we have to work on it to make it into this national event series, which we thought was like, oh, that's really, really cool.
Super cool.
So on the ride home, we were coming up with ways on how to improve the board game design, and we created this oval-based shape. Right once we got home.
Yeah.
We only used a little bit of poster board and a piece of paper.
And how everyone was saying the World Changer Challenge, it's too big. The name's too big. We found out it wasn't big enough, and we changed it into Out of This World.
Which aligns with our NASA relationship because it's out of this world, it's space, it's super cool. So then it turned into this shiny board game. As you can see the luster on it. It looks the same, but it added a little bit more stuff to it. And then eventually, it turned, with a couple of manufacturers, it turned into this awesome game right here, where it folds up and everything.
And the dice in the game changed from the big dice to smaller dice to really cool dice.
Yeah, you can see through them.
And then our pawns started as a quarter, then a regular game pawn, then a really small rocket, then a bigger rocket that's way cooler in my opinion.
Yeah, the big rocket is 3D printed, which is really cool. But what we found out was that bigger rocket that was 3D printed, it looks kind of wonky. There's a little bit of lines there. So we decided to go into injection molding, and it turned into this really smooth plastic rocket, which is right there. So now we're going to show you how to play the game.
So you get 2 dice. This tells you who you're going to help, and this tells you where. So you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you got plants and player's choice.
Alright, so I'm going to say plants in the water. And now I have to pick 3 random variables from this bag right here. And we also have our money in billions of dollars.
Billions, because we don't mess around.
Nope, we don't mess around at all. So my 3 criteria is chest, pit, and paper. So I have to help plants in the water with chest, pit, and paper.
In 90 seconds.
In 90 seconds. I think I can do it. Can you? Alright, so if you think you can do it, come and check us out.
Yeah.
See ya.